It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Rivers. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Finds the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Huskers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll go back to the ground. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskers!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior running back. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. There he goes. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. He's at the top. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And it's the game-breaking speed. You see right there, he takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Had to throw it before he wanted.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Huskers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. To the ground with the back. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Michigan! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The inside handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking for a man. It's Rivers. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. He only needs a sliver of daylight. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Let's go down to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Throwing, Underwood. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Right on the money. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Maybe a crease. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Wolverines are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Michigan. With that last one, he's now up to 90 career rushing touchdowns.
Man, that is crazy to think about, to be that durable at the running back spot, to be in the lineup, running with juice, running with energy. 90 touchdowns is so crazy. What a career for this guy.
It's just so easy to be desensitized to it because we've watched this guy do it all throughout his career. But let's just take a moment and pause and appreciate the greatness that is 90 touchdown runs.
The give to the lone running back. Crosses to 40. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room.
And we saw it last week. This guy's got big playability. I mean, he can make those big plays, and now you see it again, man. Over 100 last week, looking to go over 100 this week, and this is why. You hand him the football, he makes enormous plays, chews up a ton of yards, and really catapults this offense.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Working that left side now. Caught, and he's got room. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Finds his man. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Got enough for the first. There's some room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Michigan! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Rush is on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Huskers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll try the right side. Finding some room. And they swarm him under.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. The run to the right. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. To throw, it's Marshall. Hauls it in. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Ollie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Catching up with the Wolverines head coach at the half. He is thrilled with how this running back is performing to start the game. Late in the season, he is starting to build some momentum as we talk about the Heisman Trophy candidates, but he is doing it with his performance on the field, remaining consistent and dynamic. I'll keep you posted how he continues to strive here in the second half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Still on it. Got a little grass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine. He scores for the 5th time in this game. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Rivers. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Running to the left. Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Line gets set. First down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone, marking at the 17, and they are set up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day, but finally, David, they hit something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
And the field goal unit is on the field. Never a doubt. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner will be brought down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Takes a handoff. It's Boone. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. With this game all but decided, let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. Out of the gun to give to the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. Looking to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
They're field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation. Another stellar performance today, and we're not even done yet. Over 200 yards rushing. His team has the lead, and he has been someone they can lean on and count on every possession. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give and tick, 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 tick. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side. Plows through the defense. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football.
Here's a little room there. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of a 2-minute timeout. And the Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Makes the grab on the left. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Might have a chance. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Handoff from the gun. What a job out front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it